This is Record Royale, where we throw two albums into the ring with one another and see which one comes out on top.
Hey!
Oh, wow. Hello, boys. How my boys doing?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Party rocking. That's how I am.
Yeah, we are in a
Yeah, I've been party rocking all week.
party rocking spirit. No Bradley today. He no Debbie's either today. At the end of last episode, we said we're going to be doing Tickets to No Downfall by Machine Gun Kelly, Waco Avant Soho, which Adam, I'm sure we listened to a lot during the week. Good albums, not too bad. I mean,
Great. This was a bit of a dip.
Yeah, a bit of a dip. Waco is heaps good.
What are you talking about?
We had to reschedule that, a little scheduling mishap, and then couldn't make it work with them. But they're going to be coming on in a few weeks' time. Same album, so it should be still a sort. So we thought, damn, what are we going to do? Brad's moving house this weekend, so he's out. Me and Adam, we could do a two-man episode, but guess what? No one would want to listen to that.
No.
And I've had these two albums in the bank for a while. I was like, we got to do these LMFAO and 30H exclamation mark 3.
Is it
albums.
just 303?
I think it's just 303.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's just 303. And I was like, let's get our boy Joe Willis on. So Joe, thanks for stepping in very last minute. We've only had
a little bit of torture. This is fuck him up a little bit.
Thank you for having me. I was super excited when you said, "Oi, LMFAO 303." It's like, yes, it has to be done. It had to be done at some point. I'm so keen to step in.
We had about maybe 2.5 days listening, and it's more than enough.
Yeah.
More than enough time to really grasp what these albums are about. So,
unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty funny.
It's been great.
I'm keen to get.
It's been a pretty good time.
I'm very keen to get in and talking about it. Before we do, welcome to the lockdown life, boys.
Yeah.
Two recently came in.
Yeah. Thank you.
How's it been?
It's good to be here.
Well, I had to get a test on Friday. Funnily enough, so actually I went to Maitland in the start of the day to get my jab because not everywhere was doing jabs yet, and the next day they did open them all up.
True.
But I went and got my jab, and then got home and got a message from the government saying you were in Woolworths when there was a COVID case there, so I had to go. I was a casual contact, so I had to go get a test. Went to Warner's Bay, like all these different places in Newcastle, and they were all like 3 hours plus waits, and they all just said you're not going in. So guess where I had to go back to? To Maitland, twice in one day.
Oh my god!
Same spot.
Far out.
So anyway, but I got straight through in Maitland. So yeah, if anyone from Maitland's listening, I love you. Love your suburb. It rocks.
Yeah, shout out to the Maitland Pickers.
Yeah.
Did you feel crook after your vaccine? 'Cause I
felt fine, and then I came home and I was like, yeah, I'll do like a little quick workout. Got about 5 seconds in and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna find it.
Nope.
So I had to sit down for the rest of the day, but
Yeah.
other than that, I was fine.
Yeah, I got mine yesterday and I was sent for 6 last night. Just like so hot and cold. And then I woke up and I was completely back to normal. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah, I was fine the next day.
Decent. I just booked in my vaccine just like half an hour ago. I'm getting it in about 10 days, so super keen for
Yeah,
that.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Hope I don't get rorted in the meantime at school
Yeah, true.
or something.
No, you should
So
be
you
sweet.
still at school?
Oh, well.
Still at school? Or are you...
Yeah, I'm still teaching at school. No, not really teaching, but there's a lot of kids who still have like essential workers for parents. So you still get a handful of kids who have to come to school.
Yeah.
And just because I'm an intern, I have to go there like most days.
Do you just show them how to shuffle?
After this week, I actually might whip up a lesson plan on the origins of
The shuffle.
LMFAO and
The most iconic
the
dance of all
shuffle.
time.
How to shuffle and how to also
The
party
origins
rock.
of the party rock genre.
Yeah.
There once was a man named Red Foo, and his nephew Sky Blue.
Do up like a PowerPoint
Yeah.
slideshow. This man right here.
Man, this is how you disrespect women. This guy, he knows how to do it.
Yeah, it's not good.
Anyway.
Hey, before we get into the albums, which I already can't wait for, what's the news for your new band, boys? When can we expect some tunes?
Just
Adam's probably got a better idea
yeah.
of that.
Well, we're not far off. We're
the-
just waiting on a few logistics. couple things before we release. Getting
In
that
terms
content
of
sorted, but
Right. Cool.
but it's coming.
Adam's the mastermind
It's hard
behind
and
that.
it's hard and
in the
heavy,
band,
baby.
So what's
it's hard and
what's
heavy.
the band called so the good people can keep an eye out?
It's called LMFAO.
Yeah.
No, we're called Dead Mall.
Dead More.
Yeah.
That is brutal.
It's pretty brutal. Yeah,
Pretty
pretty brutal sounding. But I think people will be into it. I think.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah,
It's gonna be sweet.
Probably not.
Is that a Darcy Long engineered?
yeah. Darcy Long engineered.
Yep.
Sweet.
Sure is.
Can't.
The man.
Can't wait. All right. Any ETA on the release, Adam?
I can't tell you. I don't know.
It's a
Just
secret.
waiting on a few things.
It's
It's
confidential.
confidential, all right?
Yeah.
Just keep your eyes
Who
peeled.
knows? we're laying low.
Yeah, nice.
Things coming.
Deadmore. I can't wait. All right, let's get into these freaking albums. I can't wait. This is episode 66.
I'm so good.
Clickety click if you're playing bingo. All right, LMFAO. You know who they are. They don't need an introduction. Uncle Redfoo and Nephew Skyblue formed Laughing My Freaking Ass Off in 2006. This is their second studio album, released on the 17th of June 2011 by Interscope Records. Like, come on. It was produced by LMFAO alongside Goon Rock, Audio
nice.
Bot, and Josh Stevens. So,
Josh Stevens.
yeah.
That's like that
yeah.
Deal video. It's like Goon Rock.
Dan Smith, BYU.
One bot.
Josh.
Stevens, BYU.
Javarson Lamar. Leroy. Wait, what is it? Torque. Lewis.
Anyway.
Quattro.
Uh,
Alcibiades. Wilkshank.
DeMarco. No, what? I can't remember what it was.
There's so many
Donkey
good ones I can go on the beast here. Donkey Teeth.
Donkey Tooth. Yeah, I said that one wrong. Sorry about that one, guys. Fuck, I need to rewatch that. What is it? College Pro Ball names. Keen Peele, if anyone's chasing that.
Great vid.
I don't even know if it's on YouTube anymore. You have to like look it up on Google and go to like some sus
Yeah,
website.
it's still there.
So good.
Yeah.
4 singles off this one: Party Rock Anthem, and won internationally. Champagne Showers, Sexy and I Know It, which went 1 internationally, and Sorry for Party Rocking. It peaked at 5 in the US, 8 in the UK, and 2 in Australia. It makes me kind of upset that Australia's number is the highest on that one there.
Yeah.
All right, Want is the album we're doing by 303. They formed in Boulder, Colorado in 2004. Sean Foreman and Nathaniel Mott. This is also their second studio album, released on July 8th, 2008 by Photo Finish and Atlantic Records. This is the fact that I was hinting at before. It was produced by the band along Matt Squire. Does that name ring a bell?
No. Matt
He is-
Squire.
Matt
He has
Squire.
produced Panic at the Disco's first album, Neck Deep's latest album, New
Yeah.
Again by Taking Back Sunday, Simple Plan, All Time Low albums, and he's done this. Why would he do this?
I'm
What the
actually
hell?
not surprised by that because I think that they were kind of weirdly in that, like they were on Warped Tour.
They play Warped Tour like multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Wow.
think they were in that scene.
It's so weird though. Also, Benny Blanco co-produced "Don't Trust Me" and "Rich Man" off this album.
Yep.
Yeah. He also did a remix of Don't Trust Me.
Yeah, it was one of them.
I think it's on the.
Katy
Yeah.
Perry was on it.
And Katy Perry was on Starstruck. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna bring that up. Did you guys listen to the deluxe version
Yeah,
of the
one
album?
of
or
them.
just
One of
the-
them has the Katy Perry version, and one of
Yeah.
them doesn't.
Okay, because the Katy Perry version is so much
It's
better.
so much better. Oh, I listened to it this morning, and I was waiting for Katy Perry to come in. I was like, oh, I must be listening to the other version
Yeah.
because
Yeah. The original version is just
white jeans, double D's. Oh,
just set them up. Just set them up.
to knock them down. Speaking of which, 3 singles: "Don't Trust Me," which everyone knows, "Starstruck," and "Still Around." It peaked at 44 in the US and 77 in the UK. It didn't chart here in Australia, but those 2 songs were so big. Like
Yeah.
they might have hit bigger after the album was released because "Don't Trust Me" was like one of the biggest songs. I remember it was just around the time I started playing
Oh,
guitar and I heard "Don't Trust Me" and I was like, I hate this. I despise this song.
It's so sus.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Let's get into it now.
Yep.
Let's get into the elements. Because I can't tell if LMFAO are joking or not. I think they are. But 303 are not joking.
Yeah, 303 is definitely not joking. And I think that makes it much worse.
Way worse. They sound like... every song sounds like The Lonely Island if The Lonely Island took themselves way too seriously.
Yeah, well, maybe. Do you reckon that's what they were basing it on?
Well, that's what I thought, because both of them were around the same time. Lonely Island had songs before this album was released, though.
Yeah, but you know how they shifted to that very specific...
Like, their songs Like a Boss and Threw It on the Ground. Every song sounds like a Boss.
Yeah.
But with, like, misogynistic, sexist lyrics.
So sexist and misogynistic. And
God. So
but
vulgar.
then also just, like, not really even sure what they're talking about in some of them.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even figure out what the innuendos are because they're just really poorly written. The track...
Did you guys know the song Rich Man?
Yeah.
They're no good.
I wrote down a couple of lines.
The lyrics on that are no good. What?
It's like one of the most vulgar tracks I've ever heard.
Can you read some out?
I've got a couple written down. One of the lines is, talking to a rich skank filled up like a sperm bank. And the other one I wrote down, drinks are on the house, whiskey on the rocks while your sister's on my mouth.
So gross.
It's really bad. Like,
so gross.
The lyrics on Sorry for Party Rocking aren't any better. But
no, they're not. But it's also like both albums are like definitely the two worst albums that we've done on the podcast. But the LMFAO album has like a redeeming quality in that you can't tell if they're serious or not because it does seem a little bit like jokey, but it's still shit.
I think that's the beauty of LMFAO.
Yeah. If it was fully satire, then it would be genius, but it's not.
Yeah, they should have went.
Yeah,
because I even googled. These are my Googling words exactly. Googling words. I said, was LMFAO taking the piss? And in like multiple interviews, Redfoo said they're not a joke band, but they don't really take themselves too seriously. And I was like, okay, it makes a bit more sense. But I reckon I should have just said you're a joke band.
Shit.
Yeah, they should have just ran with that.
Some of the lyrics, like every single song on Sorry for Party Rocking has a moment where I just laughed out loud. Like it's such a piss take. But every song would go off at a club still to this day.
Yeah.
100%.
Some of the
put that ass to work.
I could spend
laughing through the whole thing.
I could spend 10 minutes talking about that track. Like
I really like Hot Dog.
Ooh, let's do it. We're right in.
Like
Hot Dog, which half of the lyrics for that song is just street meat. Yeah.
Wait, put that ass to work.
Around the world. Just shake those hips and put that ass to work.
Let me see you shake it till you make it. In my phone book, then maybe I get you naked is another one. Don't hurt yourself. I'm gonna let you stretch, bitch. Shake that booty like I was an etch and sketch.
I had that line written down.
I love your wiggle when your hips swivel. Looking so good, you got my thang on missile.
So good.
Can we also talk about like the very first line of the album? Or not in the... What's the first track? It's
Sorry for Party Rocking.
Yeah.
The spoken word thing.
I'll be up in the party looking for a hot.
I'll be up in the party.
I
like the
party to bone.
I like the on Rock the Beat too, like the intro. With the spoken word, and he's like, "Oh, sorry for party rocking. I've been sipping on that whiskey all day." He just doesn't. It sounds so forced.
Wait, that is the most unnecessary song I've ever heard on an album. Why would they not just kick it off with "Sorry for Party Rocking"? Why did they need the second incarnation of Rock the Beat?
And the intro track to 3H3 is just like that.
That's also so
like,
unnecessary.
Guitar.
Yeah.
Why is that on there?
Like, 303 has some of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. Fucking Punk Bitch. Punk Bitch,
agree.
which is just like... the whole thing is just talking about how... I don't even really know what it's talking about. For the first half of the song, he's like saying how like he just hates his chick and she means nothing to him. And then at the end, it's just a really whiny little like emotional bit where it's like, You put my picture in a box. It was the one inside your pocket.
That was
What happened to the keys? You used to jingle in your pocket. Your fingers say come,
It was the one inside
but your
your
eyes
pocket.
stay. I should stop it. If I regret all I've done, I'll be trapped inside that locket. What does that mean? What are you talking about?
That's the song the most. It sounds like a Lonely Island song.
Yeah.
Like it's so.
Yeah,
that's
it's so
the
identical.
sounds that they use on the 303 album. They're so interesting. Like interesting because they're so generic and nasty,
Yeah.
and like just the synth leads on it are like the chattest thing. Both
Oh, they're so
both
bad.
albums, more so LMFAO, sound like something, Joe, that we would have made when we were 16 to
Yeah.
take the piss.
Oh, 303, like 100%. I can see that.
Yeah.
But like the beats on
It's
LMFAO.
just very FL Studio.
Oh, also, can we go back to Put That Ass to Work for a second?
Yeah.
Do you know
Oh, of course. Yeah.
like the breakdown bridge part, like the fruity synth lead, and like this is jazz. Do you remember like the jazz chord that comes in for
Yeah.
like 1 second? That song kind of goes kind of hard though. Like when the bass comes in, it's like, girl, put that ass to work.
Once again, if it came on in the
It'd
club,
go off.
I wouldn't
No.
complain.
But it's like a 4-minute song, and it legit feels like a 20-minute slog. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, the whole bridge just feels like it's made for a breakdancing battle between Red Foo and Sky Blue.
A shuffling battle, you mean?
A shuffling battle, yeah, my bad.
I don't think they don't hit the floor. They stay up. They just shuffle.
Yeah.
We talk about Choke Chain.
Oh my
by
God.
303.
What is that song about?
That song sucks.
The
What the
intro.
fuck?
That song
I've got so
sucks.
many lyrics written down from that one song.
Uh,
I got
Yeah.
I got your
Yeah.
dogs on a collar, boller. So how you like that? Choke chain for their necks, and I don't think that they'll bite back. Woof woof, how they howl. Get some chow. They bout to growl. Little dogs will kill you, dude, as soon as you let them out.
Oh,
What are you talking about, man?
wow, we
far
Like
out.
you
pretty awesome.
can't understand. Like you'll be like, I think he's talking about girls, but then the more that he talks about dogs, you're like, wait, is he actually just talking about dogs? Maybe
might.
he's just talking about dogs.
There's a good chance he was just talking about the canines.
There's another line. I got a wolf on my white tee. He won't bite me. Fucking with me, and you'll get bitten, most likely.
Oh, see, this album would be so much better if they had always came out and said they were taking the piss.
This album would have been way better if it was just never made. This album was this literally sounds like it was made by 8-year-olds who have just learnt swear words for the first time. It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
so bad. There's never been a wider album than 303.
Except that Don't Trust Me and Starstruck featuring Katy Perry. It has to be that one.
Yeah, but they're still shit.
All the other tracks
They're like-
are so bad.
Don't trust
The-
me, like the lyrics are still so weird, but at least the song goes somewhere. But
Yeah,
also, then you get to the bridge and it's like, do the Helen Keller, and it's like, come
Yeah.
on.
all the lyrics on them
Oh,
I know, yeah.
terrible for those two songs. And it's amazing that Katy Perry was like, this is a good career move. Like,
Well-
even though it obviously was because it was a big song, but like,
Yeah.
surely like they send along the lyrics to her and she has a look at them and goes, these guys should be in prison.
Yeah, legit. Well, well, this is 2008. That song probably came out in 2007. So
Yeah.
she probably only just released, what was her first song? Hot and Cold?
Yeah.
So she
Oh,
wasn't
I Kissed a Girl.
huge.
That was the one that broke her, wasn't it?
I Kissed a Girl. Yeah, that's right. That
Oh,
song
yeah.
was huge. Yeah, why would she do that? Tight jeans, double D's, making me go woo.
Woo!
All the people on the street know.
People on the street
It's
go,
so
"Whoa,
aggressive.
whoa,
That's
So aggressively horrible.
it's so
Just set them
it's so
up,
misogynistic.
just set them
Wait, can we
up."
talk about maybe my favorite song? Take It to the Hole on Sorry for Party
yeah.
Rocking. Wait, that song is simply. Wait, Sky Blue's verse.
Take it to the
'Cause
hole.
When I
Take
read
it
it,
to
I
the
was like,
hole.
oh, I wonder if the song's about basketball. And then you get to Sky Blue's verse, and it's just about basketball. Like, he's
Yeah.
only rapping about how good he is at basketball. But Red Food's verse. Here we go. We're some more lyrics. You see that girl? Oh,
Sorry, I cut out for a second. What were you talking about? Sky Blue's verse?
Sky Blue's verse is just all about basketball.
Yeah.
It's nothing
Actually.
but basketball.
Oh, yeah.
But Red Foo's verse, you see that girl over there, she big chested. Let's start my motorboat, face nested. When I do that, she screams all festive. When you do that, she screams, "I'm molested. Now you are arrested." That is fucked
Oh my
up.
god.
What, like,
Yeah.
even if...
That is
Here's the thing, though. Even if they said, yeah, we were taking the piss, you can take the piss without writing lyrics like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
they're not...
Yeah.
They're not
No,
good.
they're horrible. They're both really, really bad. Really, really bad albums. Do you reckon this
Very
is just like
misogynistic.
this is the very end of musicians having money and like record labels having actual money? So they were just kind of throwing them at random things? Because I haven't seen something quite like this on this sort of scale.
Because this was huge.
Probably since these albums.
It's mind-blowing that some of these songs were top of the charts in 2011.
Yeah,
What was
that's what I
happening?
mean. Because it
What
would
was
have
happening
just
in
been
2011?
financial pushing. Like, studios just going to put this in everyone's face until it gets catchy enough for them to like it.
Also,
Yeah.
we haven't even talked about Shots yet.
Oh. But Shots isn't actually on the album.
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
think.
It was
They just
extended.
Yeah.
stuck it on there on the deluxe or whatever.
Oh, this song's so good. Let's just whack it on. It's got
I'm
Little
not
John
going to lie,
Paul,
though. It's way better than most of the album.
That's the best track, yeah.
Yeah.
But I see
Oh,
that as more of a Lil Jon song. I think.
Yeah, same.
We haven't even talked about Party Rock Anthem and Champagne
True.
Showers
Yeah.
yet. Though they are actually good songs. Like,
Bar
Party Rock-
the lyrics.
if you want to argue with me,
Mm.
like they are actually good
I wouldn't
songs.
I wouldn't go
reckon-
as far as saying they're good songs. I would
No,
say
no.
they're much better.
I think they're really
They're
good.
better. If you put either of those songs on an album of actually good music, then they won't be good.
If you
But it's
replace...
just because they're on these in this big hole of dog shit songs, they really do stand out as a little bit good. But
I reckon if you replace the lyrics and actually like tried to write a good song, they would be good songs.
yeah,
Just Champagne Showers and Party Rock Anthem. Maybe Sorry for Party Rocking. No, not Sorry for Party Rocking. But some of the beats on that are like, you can't help but just like want to go to the club.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of LMFAO. It's like
Well, that's what it was made for. It's
Yeah,
club
listen to-
music.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
I remember when a Party Rock Anthem came out, whenever it did,
2011.
I was obsessed with it.
Well,
I was obsessed with the music
It's
video.
kind of like it was like what's his name? I'm gonna take my horse to what's that song called?
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas
Old
X.
Town
yeah.
Road.
You know how like you would just see kids that was just massive with children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon this was the same for our generation. Like,
Oh, it
and
would have
that's
been.
why it was so
I was
big. It was
obsessed
just like
with it.
kids. It had a dance.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
kids loved
it'd be
it.
interesting to show younger kids this album now and see
Yeah.
what they think.
That'd
They
be a
probably
good
would like
YouTube
it because
video.
they wouldn't take any notice of the lyrics.
No.
But-
There would have been a lot of disappointed parents, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, this album is disgusting, but my child is singing it.
I know, but you
And he
gotta
has
think,
no
you gotta-
idea what he's saying.
Like maybe people just didn't take notice of that 10 years ago.
I'm going to be blacked out with my sack out, Mum.
Thankfully, music and society has come a long way in the past decade.
Yeah.
For this probably to never make a return. Actually, probably 1,000,000% never make a return. Champagne Showers. I don't know if that's a good song. It's just a lot of really high.
Oh, it's a
just
good
lot
song.
of high pitched. And I just think I love it because of just all the remixes that our mates have made. Also, I'm going to put in the description of this episode links to some songs that sound exactly like Party Rock Anthem that Joe, myself, and some of our mates have made. And you tell us which song is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Champagne Showers isn't good, by the way. The lyrics. I'm going to make you
I
wet.
think, the lyrics suck, but like, I think just from what you were talking about, how we've used that song in like remixes and stuff, Fattest Bradley and all
Yeah.
that. I just, we've done it so much and we've done it for so long that it's almost made me think like this song is actually.
If
kinda
they
good.
released instrumental versions.
Ask Don Wadham the exact same question, ask him is Champagne Showers a good song, and I shit you not, he would say it's flawless.
Yeah, it's definitely that and Party Rock Anthem are the two listenable songs.
Listenable is a stretch.
Yeah. But I don't think there's a listenable song on one.
No.
there's not.
That album is absolute dog shit. Like, it's an embarrassment to human evolution, I reckon.
I just don't get it. The sound, like, we've talked
It's
about
horrible.
the lyrics, but the sound choices, this like sonically, it is one of the worst albums I've ever listened to.
Yeah.
It just sounds like it was like one of the biggest albums, but it just doesn't even sound like that professional.
No.
Like it
Like,
should.
it's
terrible.
It's so crusty. Like
It sounds very FL Studio in your bedroom.
it
I
is.
read somewhere
like-
that the singer from 303 is now, he's a songwriter for heaps of people, and I was like, why would you trust this guy? Why the fuck would you trust this
Well,
guy? Hang on.
they've released like 4 albums since this. Like, we should go back and do the
Yeah.
other ones.
This guy has written songs for Ariana Grande. He wrote a song for Two Door Cinema Club.
What?
Steve Aoki.
I just don't believe it.
He wrote a
I
song
was-
for Delta
I was-
Goodrum. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was like, because you know on Wikipedia when you look at albums and it says like big albums, it'll say each track, like who produced it,
Yeah.
like who wrote it, and like the LMFAO one and like the 303 one was like all Red Foo,
Yeah.
like producer Red Foo. I was like, oh really?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know if I believe it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why they're
I'm
so
sure, sure he
Yeah.
did, but like surely, I don't know. The songs are just so shit.
No, I think that's why.
That's
we
why,
often
yeah,
find
exactly.
that when it has to pass through like 1,000 people, when you do pop albums that are like a lot bigger, then there's just like they're so safe because they've obviously had to pass through multiple ears. Like so many
Yeah.
people have had to sign off on it for both of these albums, and there was no one signing off on these except the artists, and that's why they're so shit. Someone else should have listened and gone, this should be illegal. This shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, I want to know how like so in saying that before, I want to know how much of like a role they played in like the actual like making of the beats and stuff. Like
I don't know.
if they came up with the original idea and then they got someone else to like actually make the beat, or if they just made it themselves.
I reckon they made it.
'Cause-
I reckon they would have had. I mean, they're probably.
But
I mean, I don't want to say they're decent musicians, but they obviously came up. I mean, we didn't speak about this yet, but their freaking granddad, Motown Records label owner,
yeah,
like they have had music probably in their lives their whole lives, so they probably knew what they were doing in the studio. It's just unfortunate this is
So
what
they
they
just
came up
decided
with.
Yeah.
to do this, unfortunately.
Hey, but guess what? They made a killing off this album.
hey, look, they made
So
it. Well, like some of the beats, like obviously like the album is bad, but like some of the beats on LMFAO are like they do sound like professional.
yeah, it's
Like they sound
The
good.
303
It's just-
beats
They're
are
just not.
horrendous.
yeah.
Oh, they're so. shit.
I seriously can't get over how much it sounds like The Lonely Island. Like,
If
it's
someone
so-
made that now, it
Yeah.
would be genius because you'd be like, this is so funny.
yeah,
Like, this is the funniest shit ever.
Yeah. Maybe we should.
Maybe we
do
should.
it.
they were ahead of their time.
Maybe we should.
Shall we get into the segments?
Yeah.
Wow, we haven't even gone into the
Yeah, I
sounds.
know.
Let's do
That's
it.
great.
All right,
Let's get
Get
it going.
Inked is first.
Get inked.
Alrighty, making tattoo designs from these albums. Joe, what do you have for us?
All right, I'll kick it off. Okay, so tattoos for LMFAO. I just had like a general one. I thought this would be one that like everyone would think of. I do have another one, but I'll say my general one first. It's just Red Foo and Sky Blue washing themselves under a bottle of pouring champagne.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Did you guys have something
No,
similar?
I
or-
don't
No.
have that, but that's
Okay.
good.
I thought that was literally just the first one that came to
Yep.
mind, but I did have another one. So my other one is Red Foo wearing huge parachute pants, and the pants have a tag that says "Warning: contains passion. Enter if you dare."
Oh,
That's really
heaps
good.
Probably
Nice.
wouldn't.
And
Wouldn't get Red
yeah.
Foo tattooed on my body though, unfortunately.
No.
Oh, I'd think about it. And my 303 ones, I just had another general one for this before my other one, but just the 303 logo itself,
Yeah.
I reckon that'd be pretty mad.
Nice.
Not actually, but like if I saw someone with that, I'd be like, oh, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you think
Decent.
horrible taste in music.
And
my guy.
yeah. And my other one is really shit, but it's the boys from 303 eating salads and they're like being terrorized by monsters. And it's from the lyric, I'm a vegetarian and I ain't fucking scared of it. They're just like, it's both of them that eat the salad bowl and there's like monsters.
That's good.
Pretty shit.
That's decent.
That is decent.
Yeah, I'd get it. after a few years.
Adam, what are yours?
Mine for LMFAO, I just had maybe just a diagram, like a 4 square diagram of feet shuffling would be pretty good, like how to shuffle, or all those stupid big glasses that Red Foo has with the studs just like permanently tattooed on your face.
That'd be hectic.
And then for this isn't very imaginative, but it's actually just for 303, the line that I already read out on the show. I got your dogs on a collar baller. How do you like that? Choke chain for their necks. I don't think they bite back. Woof woof. How they howl. Go get some chow. They about to grab. Little dogs will kill you, dude, as soon as you let them out. So just thinking maybe that like graffitied on a wall, and then like one of those little white dogs, like sort of leaning up against the wall with some sunnies and a leather jacket on. Be pretty shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
That sounds awesome.
Nice. Mine from LMFAO is from Shots. They say shots 77 times in the song, so I'm thinking of getting 77 shot glasses tattooed on my body.
Whoa.
And then from 303, from the song "Holler Till You Pass Out." This is the funniest.
We didn't even talk about that track before.
So disgusting.
Is that track?
I'm gonna hit it from the back and make you holler till you pass out.
This is the line which made me laugh so much because they're from Boulder in Colorado. Yeah. Use a punk bitch if you don't know about Boulder. It's like no one knows about Boulder. So I'm thinking just getting that lyric in like Grand Theft Auto type font across your chest.
Oh,
use
really
a punk
cool.
bitch if you don't know about Boulder.
Well done, man.
But yes, sorry. I suppose that makes
brother.
me a punk bitch.
Sorry, legends. I'm not too sure where that is, eh?
All right, this segment's going to be hard. Let's do the ad. We're picking our favourite song from each album. Joe, what are yours?
Am I kicking it off? Okay. LMFAO, it's actually a really hard decision between Champagne Showers and Party Rock Anthem. I'm going to go Party Rock Anthem, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
I feel like a lot of nostalgia from that song, like we were discussing before.
Yeah.
And I actually think it's kind of good. Argue with me if you want.
Yeah, it is a bit of a classic. Adam, and what's yours for 303? Sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
All right. Are we doing Want, just the original album, or Want Deluxe? I know we discussed this before, but I can't remember.
Whatever.
In other words, can I say Starstruck feat Katy Perry?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna add that.
All
Nice.
the girls with double D's. Adam, what are yours?
Mine for LMFAO. This isn't because it's like I don't think any of the songs on these albums are good, but I'm just gonna pick 2 that I think best like represent how shit their albums are. I think that like for LMFAO, I think like Sorry for Party Rocking, like that's a disgusting song. Like it's fucking gross. So
It's gotta go in.
I'm gonna say that one. It's some of the most disgusting lyrics I've ever heard in my life. And then for Want, either that or Hot Dog. Hot Dog's just shit. Like it's not even gross. It's just crap.
Hot Dog
This is a fucking terrible song.
Wait, another thing we didn't mention. This album goes for 58 minutes.
Street Meat.
Sweet
Street Meat. Yeah.
Looking for a hottie to bone.
There's so many fucking shit songs on this. I'm gonna go Choke Chain for 303.
That song is so...
You saved that song from going to the dump.
No, it can go in both.
It can go in both. We'll get
It
to
can go in both.
we'll get to the dump in a sec. I'm putting
okay.
I kind of also did the same thinking as Adam, but I did the songs that made me laugh the most.
Yeah.
So I'm putting in it's got to be either Put That Ass to Work or Take It to the Hole. I think I'm going to put Take It to the Hole. It's like how it kicks off with that like synth. It's like like you're like in Scooby-Doo freaking monsters.
What is happening?
Yeah, so Take It to the Hole. Feat Busta Rhymes, by the way. We didn't mention who's on this album.
The
Will.i.am,
features on that album.
Calvin Harris, Busta Rhymes.
Will.i.am.
Like, come on, Lil Jon.
That Calvin Harris song. How much can you tell it's Calvin Harris straight away?
How much do you reckon they
It's as
paid
soon as, like,
Calvin
the
Harris
skins come
to
in.
be like, all right.
Calvin Harris at the turn of the decade, yeah. And then for Want, I I don't know. I think I'll do I Can't Do It Alone. I think that song wasn't that bad. But it was also a bunch of nothing.
Yeah, I remember
it's
that
like
one.
I don't know, it's like the middle of the album, but
I can't even remember that song.
it's like, I can't do it alone. I don't know. It's not very good, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that in because I can't really... None of it made me laugh. I was just like, this sucks. All of it. So, yeah, I'm going...
So
I
you
Can't
tell
Do
me
It Alone.
Punk Bitch doesn't get a mention?
I might have
anyway.
to check that. Actually, before we do the next segment, let's think of what songs go in the record Royale dump. So this is the second week.
There's going to be a
Second week
few.
in a
So
row
for-
now.
I'm going to get
For
the...
303, I'm going to say the whole album.
Yeah.
The
let's
entire
just...
album.
So... to make things clear for the good people listening, we have the players the record Royale ads, which are the songs we put in each week from each album, the ones that we just chose. We also have a playlist called the record Royale dump on Spotify, which is just the worst songs we've done on the podcast. So, but what's going in from LMFAO? Put That Ass to Work is.
Yeah.
Take It to the Hole
Yeah,
is
Take It to
also
the Hole.
going in that.
Sorry for Party Rocking.
Yeah.
Rock the Beat 2.
I think that might be it, really. Like, the back half of the album's just a bunch of nothing.
It's just it's just nothing.
I'm in Miami Beach.
That song
That's
sucks,
only
doesn't
deluxe
it?
version, I think.
That song. Yeah,
You sure?
but we can still count it. We can put it in the
Still
dump.
count it. It's shit
Yeah.
as well.
Just... yeah.
And then for Want, I'm putting the first song in. I'm putting Choke Chain, Punk Bitch, Rich Man, Holler Till You
Rich
Pass
Man.
Out, and Colorado Sunrise, the last song. That song
Yeah.
is... What are they doing?
Oh, yeah.
It's disgusting.
All right.
It's so bad. It's fucked.
I vote the whole album. I don't find any redeeming qualities in any single song on that fucking album. I hate it.
All right, let's get off the albums for a sec. Let's do Band Name Generator. All right, Joe, you're making a band from a song title. What do you got for
Kicking it
us?
off again.
Yes, sir.
All right, boys. My band is called We Came Here to Party.
Nice.
Okay, so We Came Here to Party are a 4-piece glam metal band from Mount Hutton, New South Wales. The lineup consists of Ronnie Snorkels on lead vocals.
Snorkels. I like that name.
Ronnie Snorkels. Damien Dominoes on the drums. Quattro on the bass guitar. And Tony the Trash Boat Alfredo on lead guitar. We came here to party at keeping the glam metal party alive, one West Leagues club at a time. The severely washed up quartet, who are all single, by the way, are on a constant never-ending tour of Australia in the hope of making the big time as a band or finding a full-time girlfriend. The band's booking agent, Cosmo Two-Step, somehow lands them frequent gigs at West Leagues Club all over the country as the headlining act. The band's overarching philosophy of playing a dynamite rock show is to play a 2-hour set with no intermission, no matter the size of the crowd, and to drink themselves through the floor as they drunkenly stroll through West on Despy laps, unsuccessfully chatting up the women and shouting them pokey slaps with the cash from their cut from the gig. Their latest album, We're Not Sorry for Party Rockin', recently hit number 471 on Beatport, which they claim is their
Beatport.
biggest social media break yet, seeming almost astronomical compared to their measly 25 monthly listeners on Spotify. The album includes singles Pour Some Bourbon on Me, Getting Drunk, Getting Wasted, That Is My Bag, Baby. Don't Test Me, Maestro. I wouldn't close that bar if I were you. If I sling you $1, would you give me a holler? And everything happens for a reason as long as the beers are flowing.
Nice.
My band, boys.
That's really good.
That was beautiful, Joe. That was so thought out.
That was really thought out.
I loved it.
Cheers, boys.
Mine's fucking terrible in comparison to that.
Yeah, same. What's yours, Adam?
Mine's called Don't Trust Me. It's a DJ, electro producer, and singer, and the ultimate fuckboy from California. He was active during the early 2000s, and he's also known as DJ Cockrock. He's good friends with both LMFAO and 303, and is notoriously the most unorganized, unreliable artist ever. He has booked over 200 appearances at weddings and parties. However, he's never showed up to a performance. Similarly, he's never shown up to a second date, has ghosted everyone he knows, and he only drinks ciders. That's it.
See, I kind
Biggest
of
fuckboy ever.
merged both of yours. My band is also called We Came Here to Party.
No.
Nice.
And similar lines of yours, Adam. So they're a 5-piece electronic outfit from Miami, Florida, who have a reputation that precedes the Gallagher brothers. Despite releasing 8 albums and appearing on countless tours over the years, they are yet to actually play a show. As every time they get to the venue and appear on stage for their first song, they proclaim, "We came here to party!" before ditching the show and jumping into the crowd for beers, bags, and party.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's "We came here to party."
There's some fucking useless bands getting around there.
Hell yeah.
That makes sense.
You wouldn't want to go to a gig of any of these guys.
Yeah.
If you walked past the last one night and saw "We Came Here to Party,"
Yeah, $20. $20.
You'd have to go in.
Yeah.
You'd have to go in.
For sure.
You
You
wouldn't
go
go
check
in
them
if you
out.
don't trust me, because you wouldn't be there.
No.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't trust it. Yeah, I just wouldn't trust it. I was like, this is a scam.
It's
I'm
a
not
fuck
going.
with.
Yeah. Nice. All right, let's do 2 truths and a lie. All right,
Ooh,
I got this week. They're all about LMFAO.
nice.
Good.
Here we go. You two are going to pick the lie out of these 3. All right, number 1. LMFAO were originally called Sexy Dudes until they told their grandmother their name, and she replied with LMFAO, inspiring their new name. In 2010, Sky Blue... this is number 2, sorry. In 2010, Sky Blue was involved in an incident with US politician Mitt Romney. Sky Blue claimed that Romney attacked him from behind, but Sky Blue was the one escorted from the area. Number 3, Redfoo held the Guinness World Record for largest diamond pendant in a gold chain until 2014, when Lil Jon took the record from him. Discuss.
Okay, so the Mitt Romney thing, I think, is true, just because that's so out there. Why would you ever be thinking about Mitt Romney? And then the third one,
I love my US politicians.
you do, but I don't. I think that one's real. The third one, largest diamond. Why is that even a record?
Have you looked at the Guinness World Records book?
Okay,
Records
well,
for the
it
most
is pretty
outrageous
stupid.
things ever.
Yeah.
I reckon the first one might be true, but it might be blown out of proportion.
Yeah, it could be
Like that
called
might not
something else.
actually happen. I don't think they actually said that to their grandma, and she said LMFAO, but it might have happened like that. They probably just said it happened like that because it's funny.
I reckon.
I
The sexy
What do you
dudes. The
I
sexy dudes.
think. Oh, yeah, but then again with the last one, just because Lil Jon's on shots, Will might have been like, "Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna." Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go the pendant. As the
I was
lie.
thinking of going that one, but I might pick a different one if you're picking that one. I might do.
Spirit of competition.
Oh, the first one seems too dumb. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go the first one.
Yeah, number 1 and 3.
1
Yeah.
and 3. Alrighty. Number 2. Yeah. He did have an altercation with Mitt Romney on a plane.
Provide us some more information on that. What happened there?
Yeah. I don't know. It's outrageous. Why was Mitt Romney even on a plane with that fucking loser? Number 1. They were originally called the Sexy Dudes until their grandmother said
Oh,
LMFAO at their name, inspiring their new name. That's the story. So I didn't make that line up, but they might have twisted it. But that's what online. But Redfoo did not hold the Guinness World Record for largest diamond pendant in a gold chain until 2014. But Lil Jon has held that since like 2011.
Ah.
So he does hold that, but Redfoo.
so it's a
did.
thing. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. Go Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Okay.
Okay.
We're in the club right now.
With the turbulence.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, nice work. Adam gets that right yet again.
Yeah,
All right,
wow. No surprises there.
we're gonna rate these albums out of 10. What do you want to rate them out of for LMFAO?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the list.
There's so many ones.
For
to do.
303, it's got to be 10 choke chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
Punk bitches.
Out of
Yeah,
10.
punk bitches.
Out of 10 asses getting to work. No, that's just disgusting. That's disgusting.
Worked asses.
What about hot dogs?
Hot dogs.
All right, hot
That's
dogs.
good. Yeah.
All right, Joe, you're
Street
going
beat.
first. That's true. Joe, you go first. We're doing LMFAO. Come back around.
Okay. All right. This is actually kind of hard. I've got a bunch of different numbers in my head that I don't know. Look, The album sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds super professional. There are some songs on there that I genuinely think are kind of good. Like I've talked about before, Champagne Showers and Party Rock Anthem. I actually think those songs are good. The rest of the album, pretty fucking average. There are a few songs that are like okay. I can't remember what it was called. There was this one song I really liked. My internet's not working properly, so I probably won't be able to see.
My internet's not working.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There was a deep cut in the album that I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It sounded like Wave Racer almost.
Oh, with you.
With you. Yeah. I was like, this is all right. I can get around this. But the rest of the album's pretty fucking shit. Very vulgar lyrics. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10.
5.
Wow.
I'm going to give it a 5. Yeah.
Decent.
That is decent. Adam, what are you giving it?
I'm going to give this a 1. I'm going to give this... I think that this album is really, really bad. Everything about it's bad, except for it does have that redeeming quality of that it is kind of funny. Like, it's funny. It is like a little smidget entertaining because it could be either way. So that's its only redeeming quality. It's a 1. But everything else about it sounds bad. I hate the production. I hate all of it. But yeah. So
right.
1 hot dog for you, Street Meat Brothers.
Different score to 5 hot dogs out of 10.
You're not a hungry boy.
Was that too generous? Am I being too generous?
No, you can do it, mate. It's your call.
I just feel like it's just because of like the laughing factor behind the album. It's like
that's why it gets a 1 from me.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Completely around the other way. I would happily like whack on Party Rock Anthem and Champagne Showers at a beer setting for a laugh.
For a laugh.
For a bit of a dance as well.
Yeah. This album, it might be a 10, but it could also be a 1. Like it's the most outrageous album we've done on the podcast by a mile, because it legitimately at points I think this is the funniest shit I've ever heard, and it might be a 10, but it's also the worst thing I've ever heard. Yeah. So 5 was kind of decent, Joe, but I'm gonna go a 4 because it's not good, but he's got that Justified thing. Like, I know I'm going to go back to this and be like, I kind of like this album.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. There's no chance that you're going to ever go back to this.
This is more equivalent to Bangers by Mark.
I would say this is more of a Bangers album.
And that
Justified
album sucks.
Justified's actually good.
I know what you mean by Will. Just because like the album's just so shit and funny. Like, I can see myself going back.
Yeah.
And just like whacking on one of the songs and just being like, are you listening to this shit?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
But anyway, I'm going to 4. So 4 hot dogs. All right, Joe. 303 out of 10 choke chains.
I'm going to give it a 2. 2 choke chains out of 10. The only reason it's not a 1 is because Starstruck feat Katy Perry is actually kind of all right. Like, I actually don't mind that song. That's all I have to say about it. The rest of the album is fucking terrible. The production is so bad. The lyrics are so misogynistic and vulgar. It's fucking embarrassing. And it's, enough said.
Decent.
Adam, I think I know what you're going to give it.
I'm going to go 0 for this. I don't think that there's anything... Like, I don't like a single inch, a single centimeter of this album. It's an embarrassment to the human population that it was ever made. I think... Like, every single lyric on it is horrible. The delivery is horrible. The performance is horrible. The beats is shit. Every single part of this album is the worst thing that's ever been made. And I would honestly rather lick Red Foo's glittery sack than fucking listen to this album ever again. There you go.
A 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10. Album is fucking shit. I would much rather listen to Bangers over this. This album sucks. There you go.
Okay. I got a stitch. A 0.
I love that dude. All of that when Will and I were just pissing ourselves. Adam was just like backing himself up. It's like, it's the worst thing. It's fucking. It's like not even laughing with us. It's just like no,
I know. I know how much I hate this.
It's
Oh.
really fucking bad.
It's fucking terrible.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
so
God.
funny.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
for that
No worries.
laugh.
Anytime.
Yeah.
0.
303 if
out
you're
of
listening, don't ever fucking talk to me, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna split the difference here. Go 1.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. This album.
Yeah.
Like the production on it is so shit. Like the lyrics are bad, and that I think the production might be worse, which is saying something about
It's
this
saying
album.
a lot.
Actually, it might be a 0. No, I can't. I'm gonna give it a 1 because at least they made something from nothing. At least they gave it a crack. And Don't Trust Me is pretty catchy. It's a shit song, but it's catchy. So
Yeah.
that's
I'd agree
1.
with that.
And they have Katy Perry on the album, so that's pretty cool. So there's this one singular point, which
Don't
brings
trust a hoe.
which
Never
brings
trust
its
a
Trust the hoe.
which brings its grand total to 3 out of 30.
Wow.
LMFAO,
That is crazy.
Sorry for Party Rocking, gets the win with a monster 10 out of 30.
Is that the worst 2 scores ever?
No, Banger's got a 5 out of 30. 303 is the worst score ever.
That is so funny.
But Sorry for Party Rocking is the 3rd worst score ever with a 10.
Yeah.
It just got less.
I'm
than
happy with that.
Justin Bieber and
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Is that the
It
first
felt-
ever 0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First ever 0. And
Like,
maybe the only.
Think about we shout
This
on
is a big
purpose.
deal.
In comparison to these albums, Purpose in comparison to this is
a masterpiece.
it is.
I think Purpose is way
Purpose
better.
is shit. Purpose is just a
The singles on that album are good,
So
but
boring.
the filler is the worst.
yeah.
The worst. But this is
just
the worst.
Altogether the worst.
I don't think there
album.
will be another 0 on the show.
No,
Surely not. I don't think you can get worse than Want by 303.
it's really really bad.
It's fucked.
A 0. That's the funny
There's
shit.
nothing good about it.
No,
It was so hard to listen to this week.
it really was. It was
I'm
only
so
2
glad.
days.
I'm so glad we only had 2 days. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, we've done it. Well done, guys. Joe, thanks for stepping in on such short
Yeah,
notice.
thank you, mate.
Appreciate
Anytime, boys. Let me know if Brad
Appreciate
not
it.
good.
Yeah, if we have
Never
any,
available, I'll happily step
yeah,
in.
if we have any future like last minute changes, we'll hit you
Yeah.
up and we'll do
I
some.
can be like the permanent understudy.
Yeah,
A Brad.
Brad. Yeah, I like
Which will
it.
probably be a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, who
Brad
knows?
always seems to have something.
Yeah, no,
Bloody idiot.
He's moving out. How close is his new place to yours now, Adam?
I could throw a rock at his house. I reckon.
Wow.
It's like it's not far, like 200 meters maybe.
Hectic. That's a big rock throw, mate.
It's a big rock, but I'm pretty strong, so
You got Captain America arms, eh?
I am, bruh.
Yeah, sweet.
Bro. Yeah, you wish.
Yeah, nice. Well, my nose is like running from laughing so much. I probably sound all disgusting. But next week on the show, it's the last episode of season 4 before the big old bracket episode the week after. One more guest, Callum Robinson from Brisbane band Semantics is coming on for...
Sweet.
Yeah, that's going to be sick. For Cloud Nothings, Life Without Sound, and Joyce Manor, Cody.
Nice.
Another
You guys have done
Manor.
Joyce Manor, haven't you?
We've
Yeah,
done
I did,
But
Never Hungover
never
Again.
hung over again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nice.
So
There'll be
keen.
some good scores there, I think.
This is the first Joyce Manor album I heard. I kind of went backwards with them.
Yeah,
So it should be fun. Cloud Nothings, I've only listened to a couple of times, but it's pretty cool as well.
really good.
It's going to be sweet. It's going to be a big change from this week.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of nice, I think. All right, lads, let's wrap this up. I got things
Yeah.
to do this afternoon. I have my hard quiz. Anyone listening know the show Hard Quiz is on ABC TV. I have a fucking Zoom audition for that shit this
So
afternoon.
exciting.
If I get through,
so
I will
nice.
be on the TV.
You gotta
My-
shout out the pod on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I might wear the Record Royale t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, my special topic. So if anyone doesn't know the show, like you have to pick a special topic for what you like know heaps about. My topic, the Newcastle Knights rugby league team.
So nice.
Yeah,
It
so
is.
it should be interesting. See how I go.
Has
All
anyone
right.
ever done it?
No. Because you had to pick 2, and mine was the Knights and Scrubs, and then someone did
Already done
Scrubs, like the TV show. So I
I
was
thought
like,
you were thinking of doing Metallica as well.
nah, way too much content. Way too much to know. And I
That'd
don't
be
even
a
know
lot,
that
yeah.
much. If I were to do a band, I'd do a band who had like a 4-year cycle. Like, I don't know.
LMFAO.
Yeah. Redfield. Oh, that'd be a piss take. That'd be so good. All right, let's wrap this one up. Let's send it home. Follow us on the socials at Record Royale and all that good shit. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled for what's it called? Death Mall?
Yeah, Dead Mall.
Dead
Dead
Mall.
Mall.
Or Darth Maul.
Or Garth Mall.
Or, yeah.
Love the
One of-
Star
one
Wars
of them.
reference, my guys.
Yeah.
Joe, have you seen Star Wars?
Jeez, bro. Have I? Nah, man, I haven't.
Cool.
Yes,
Nice.
I've seen Star Wars.
All right, good stuff. All right, send it home. Bye.
Bye.